Nice to have you on board the auction roller coaster, but on this one, I'm afraid the prices only go up. But rest assured, I will do my damnest to find some bargains. There must be something out there. You can all see that the Legion is a top tier laptop. Recommended retail price £1,500 or just under. It's an i7, 16 gig of RAM, RTX 4070. So not a bad machine at all. And according to my AI, this is what he's come up with, and this is the breakdown. And as you can see, we have, as we said, £1,500 for the machine. New now, just over 1,000 to 1,250. New other 850 to 1,000. Used 700 to 850. And currently the hammer is sitting at 470. With all the charges, comes to £714, as you can see down here. And I'm sure it's going to go up. Well, you'll all be glad to know that this sold for £540. What a machine. Right, we're going to take a look at some images because we haven't looked at that yet because I was occupied with something else. So let's have a quick look and see. Okay, there's a stock photo. Let's do a little zoom in because it doesn't really tell us much, does it? Okay. It looks like a very clean laptop. I don't see any flaws on it at all. But it's always difficult to tell when you're looking at images, especially when you can tell that they're not the highest quality, when you can see all these blurs. I guess that's what they're called. In clear image of this would have been, you'd be able to see everything on there. They can take quality pictures, but they just sometimes choose not to. But anyway, this is one part of the image. Let's have a look and see if we can see another one of the laptop. Okay, not a big fan of yellow, but we're going to take a quick look of the whole screen because it does give us a bit more to see. I mean, I can go even closer, but I want to make sure that you can see everything in the screen. Okay, I mean, I can't tell whether there's any damage whatsoever on the screen. You can all see what I see. Keypads look okay. No greasy palm on the laptop because, you know, we get greasy hands when you've been using the machine. You tend to get palm prints along here and you get fingerprints and all oily, but who's to say that this wasn't somebody who just turned this machine on. But for me, it looks like a very clean machine. Right, let's ask AI now what the total comes to. Okay, ChatGPT, this is what he's come up with. John Pye, £540 with all the premium and VAT, comes to £820. His guide prices are new other, so you'll be going between £850 and £1,000. So he reckons £820. Not much meat left on the bone for resale. If you're buying it for yourself, that's not a bad price. But then you can get it new other. You might get some warranty with it if you get a machine that's new other or refurbished, but you could be paying a bit more than that. So you could be paying 950. So depends. So not a bad machine. Well, it's a good laptop, but the price is on the borderline, I think. But still a pretty good buy if you ask me. This is the second one that caught my eye. Not as good as the Legion, but good enough. This is what my brains has come up with. Yes, he's looked around. The auction recommended retail price 1,100. New today, it's gone down 850 to 950. New other, basically box open, a bit like this one, 650 to 750. Used 450 to 550, which You know why? I don't just give you the figures so you can see them yourselves, rather than me yapping away like mad. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller so we can see things underneath. There we go. So delivered with everything in, £384. So my take on this, if it stays at 250, you can't really go bad, but it's going to go up. I'm sure it will. We have how many minutes left? Just under 12 minutes. Let's take a closer look and see what we've got here with the nitro. Okay, we have the box. Tennis is weighs 1 kilo. Okay. Skygate. Don't know what that is. Anyway, relevant to us. Looks like the box been opened. Yes, it has, because here's a charger. Let's have a look at the laptop. Okay. Not really giving us much of an image, are they? But we can do better than that. And as you can see up here, it's sold for $295. Right, I'm going to ask AI now to give me the lowdown on the price. Brains, can you give me a lowdown on the John Pye, £295, please, with all the charges, VAT on the hammer, and delivery, what the total comes to. And just like magic, it appears. AI has delivered once again. So this is what AI has come up with. Acer Nitro, original recommended retail price $1,100. New now they go for about $750 to $950, depending on GPU configuration. So new other around $650 to $800. So a John Pye 295 equals 450, say £455. So if you were to sell it new other, 650, cheapest, you're making £200. But this being boxed up and everything, new other, I will try and aim for 725, except 650. So you're making what, £195? Now, if you're buying this for yourself, fantastic bargain. There is bargains out there. You just have to set a limit, and you got to spend hours. I mean, I spent hours. I mean, literally hours flicking through this. And even though I make mistakes every now and then, you know, I buy something thinking it's going to sell, and it just sits there. Just do not know. I've bought things where I literally put it up 1 week, and within 4 days it's sold. But you know, you just got to find the person that wants it. And you know, laptops are one of those things where there's so many on the market. You have to be the one with the better images, better description, simple. You don't need too much. People don't sit there and read. If they're looking for this laptop, they know all about it. All they want to know is what the spec is and whether the laptop is in good condition as new. And that's it. And the price. And, you know, a few nice pictures showing good quality, you know, high resolution, and obviously all the ports, very important. Images of the front, the back of the laptop, the keys, a few images of the screen. Try and take it in black. It kind of shows the if there's any marks or scratches, it shows up. I mean, I always look at, you know, where the charger goes in. If it's been used, you could always tell if someone, you know, you try and put it in when you're not looking, you tend to scratch the side of the laptop a little bit, or leave a mark, I should say. People tend to look for that. So, you know, if there is something there, give it a nice little clean first. Make sure, you know, there's nothing there. Don't take a picture smudged. I've seen people put dirty items on the, you know, trying to sell them, and they're asking the same money as another one next to it or below it who is in A1 condition. Its image sells, so bear that in mind. Anyway, so for me, this Acer Nitro is definitely a win. Another bargain there for someone. If he's bought it for himself, again, it's a bargain. If he's bought it to sell it, you can't get bad. £200 profit, I think, easily made. I have 3 products to show you this morning. We're back on the John Pye auctions. I know I keep coming back to this one all the time, but in fairness, it's the only one that gives us, at the moment, some decent things. There is other auction sites out there, many. A lot of them are just house clearance. There is one particular website, auction house, that I dislike so much. I will let you know about it. They hide behind all the images, which are stock photos, and they won't give you any information about the product. Their excuse is go and visit them and check them out. Well, hold on a minute. We don't all live locally, so here we go. First up, the Shark chill pill. To be honest with you, I had no idea what this was until I did some research on ChatGPT, and apparently it's a fan with a little mist. You add water to the bottom, and apparently reduces your temperature within 9 degrees within a few minutes. So, but it only lasts 4 to 5 minutes, that water tank there. So the fact that this lasts an hour, it's not ideal. But if it brings your temperature down very quickly and then it stabilizes it with the fan, it's a win. There we go. So here, let's have a quick look and see what we've got here. Now, the only reason why I picked 3 out of here, there's a lot more, but this particular 3 is because they are sealed. Hence the reason why, and they're making an effort to show you that they are, but you've got to be careful you don't overpay, because the fact is that they're sealed. So let's have a quick look. So here we are. I assume this is the original box. Yes, it is, because it's got the number there. The image does kind of tell you it's not sealed, but the headline on John Pye's auction does say sealed item, so we're going to go by that. It's not cool to be hot, yeah. Great stuff. So here we go, up to 11 hours fan, 4.5 hours on fan speed, up to 1.5 hours on top speed. But it doesn't tell you how long the water reservoir lasts for, which is what AI told me. It lasts about between 4 and 5 minutes. Okay, next image. Okay, see, on that side is, and on that side is open. Sure it is. It's always so difficult to tell from images. Let me have a quick look and see if I've got anything we can zoom in and have a quick look. Let's have a quick look now. Right, I can see a tape. You can just see the outline just there. Goes down, comes across, and it goes back up again. But you can't tell from this image if it's cut or not. So let's have a quick look at the next one. Okay, so we can see, is it one of those where you slide it in and out? So if that's the case, then it hasn't been opened, because if that's stuck, then it hasn't been pushed out. If it's one of those where, you know, you've got cover all the way around and you just push this down or the other side and slides in and out. But it's difficult to tell unless we can see the bottom part of the white bit on the other side. Did it show us that? Is that it? Let's have a go back. This doesn't tell us as much, but it tells us it's got W5 here. Let's have a look. So, it is the bottom one. Oh no. Yeah, it's showing us this bit, which is the white bit's this bit. This is the bottom end. So it's been open on this side, but the fact that it's closed, it's sellotaped down on this side, I tell you, you've got to be a detective. You've got to be on your guard. The fact that it's taped there, which we can see in this image, where is it? This image, that's stuck down, then that can't, this top one can't slide out, in and out. So it could be that it's sealed. We'll have to agree to disagree on this. So here we go. Currently original sealed price, oh, it says sealed, look, but like I said, it looks like it's there open, £129. Now I did find it for £129 on John Lewis, so website, as you can see, John Lewis at the top, and basically various colours apart from the pink one. It's no longer available. But going back to this, 44 minutes to go, and it's at £72. Then let's have a quick look and see what my AI has come up with. Currently £72 John Pye hammer, currently at 72, like we said. VAT on the hammer, 1440. 25% premium, £18. VAT on the premium, £360. Delivery, £7.99. VAT on the delivery, £160. Total comes to £117.60. You're not far off from the actual price that you pay from John Lewis, and you get 3 years warranty with John Lewis. So I'm afraid this one's not a win, but it's not a loss either, as long as it doesn't go up. You know, it doesn't hit 80 quid, because then you're looking at 20 plus 10, 130. So it's going to be a tough one. But I'm afraid this one's not a potential win. Right, let's off to the next one. The next one is this Dyson. Currently at £200. It's a Dyson V12S Slim, a bit like me. I'm going to take a quick look and see what we can find on the web relating to this £599 according to John Pye. So this is what I've come up with. £348. And it's, I've never heard of this company. So basically, you know, you do what you have to do. You just go to AI, clip it, ask him if it's a legitimate company. AI comes back and tells us it's a family-run business. It's been around since 1967. And as far as I know, they deliver free of charge to the UK, but I might be wrong. You're going to get a warranty, and it's nothing to sneeze about. Currently £599. It's been reduced to £348. But let's just double check on the delivery whether it's free of charge. I'm sure it is. But just to double check, let's find the details for it. Delivery information. Here we go. UK mainland. Most goods can be delivered free of charge. That's a bonus there. So let's have a quick look and see what AI has come up with for this one. So currently, hammer price £200. VAT is £40. Premium is £50. VAT on the premium, £10. Delivery, including VAT, £559. So the total comes to £310. So your 200 has just gone up by another £110. And like we said, we can get it for £348. Where was it? Oh yes, because we moved the page. So £348. You're basically saving yourself £38. Is it worth it? It is a sealed unit. That's the reason why I picked it. It says sealed here as well, and I did go through earlier on and checked all the images. So there you go. Sealed there. And that's the bottom end. So yeah, so far this is a win. Not a big win, but it's a win. Unless the worry is that you prefer to spend the extra £38 and get a 2-year warranty or a year warranty. I don't know what they give these days for appliances like these. For me, this is a win. Not a big one, but still a win. £40 is nothing to sneeze about. Look at the next, which is going to be this one. So we've got £70 currently at the moment. Sealed unit again. It's not really much to look at. It's just pictures of a box. As you can see, sealed. And it's currently at £109. And you'd be glad to know that I found it for £110. So it's roughly the same price from Boots. So it's delivered directly from the supplier. Yeah, so so basically whatever John Pye's saying it cost, that's what the item cost. So let's have a quick look and see how much this cost us. So currently at £70, which is premium £17.50, VAT on the hammer £14, VAT on the premium £3.50, delivery £7.99, and delivery on the VAT on the delivery £160. Total comes to £114 and 50 pence. So £115. Whoever bought this is overpaid. Doesn't get a warranty, and he's overpaid. Which is a harsh reality, really, because people don't bother to look. I mean, how can you, even when you see this, how can you make a mistake? £70, and then all they see probably here is delivery. They don't see all the other charges. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's right up here, and I'm sure you're not shocked that the details are on the top in small writing. Some poor person is just paid over the top for this one. Right, but I'm going to just flick through this and show you what else we have here. Got loads of junk. This is, I just don't understand how people can pay £10 for something like this. I don't care what's in there. You know, that all these are Temu products, guaranteed. That fan, they're giving them away now. You know, it's coming to the end of the summer. You'll be able to pick them up for £1.50. And here we have some sort of silicone adhesive and some electrical tape, I think. What are these? Cleaning pads or something? Who knows? And these are empty medication darts. Okay. So basically, this is cost £10 plus all the charges is £15 plus £10 for the delivery, £25. Is that worth £25? Not in my books. Sorry. So that's a tenner. This one is a slightly better win than that one. As you can see, 65 if it doesn't go up. They're the same. That's sealed unit as well. But as you can see, they put all the top 5 items on the top. I didn't look at this because I have no idea what it is. Cast iron grill. You put some sort of warmers underneath or something. I don't know. All these are basically junk apart from this, which I didn't know what it was. It's some sort of LED lights. There is an image on there, but you can tell it's been opened. Nothing like it, doesn't say sealed. So, you know, when they want you to bid high on something, they'll tell you it's sealed because they'll drive the price up. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. And I guarantee you, you might not even see one that's out of the box. Two the same. Okay, these are Lakeland. They are Costco's items. And that one, and that one. So these are all Costco products. It could be just of last of the items, and they're just getting rid of them. But like I said, if you're in the area, which is Staffordshire, that's near Manchester, I think, then and you can go on Friday the 14th, which was yesterday, and have a quick look, and you can see all the products, then you're a winner, because that's the best way if you live locally before you buy anything. Just don't become another victim. Okay, I did look at this, but I was a bit off with it. It's not a new machine, it's a used machine, and I can see it's not sitting correctly. It's either got a foot missing, that's an angle, I've got no idea why that's like that. It's got all the bits, I guess. I don't know what's missing from there. It's difficult to tell. Don't know what that is, but you know, I guess you'll and we got the reservoir at the back. I think it could be a foot, because that looks quite equal distance from there to there, but then I might be wrong. So like I said, there could be accessories missing. Just to understand why that is at an angle, or maybe it's just pulled out straight. At the moment it's £180, so you're looking at 270 plus delivery 10, 280 roughly. 280, I guess 278. Let's just round it up. So I wasn't too keen on exploring that any further. Then you've got pots and pans. You know, you could always play safe and buy things that you know are not electrical. Like for instance, pots and pans, stainless steel stuff, clothing, anything like this. Then we've got another fan here. Now I did look at this one. It's an Amazon product, and it sells for £69 on Amazon. So at the moment it's 22 plus 11, 33 plus 10, 43. Call it 42. So at 69, you're getting a bargain if it works. Now, I love this. The box is all torn up and battered around. Definitely been opened, because there's a picture here. Now that's the remote control. I can see the polystyrene on the top. You know, my gut tells me it's new. Something happened. It could be that it got lost in the post. When a parcel goes out for delivery, anything can happen. Now, I did work as a courier for a while, and I used to see parcels with labels torn off, labels damaged, scratched. You couldn't see the postcode, number of the house, all sorts of weird and wonderful things. So over a span of a week, 2, 3 weeks, we'll accumulate hundreds of parcels. They'll all go into trolleys, and then a driver will come along, pick all the parcels, they'll go off, probably just sell them off. And this is what, you know, this is what they do. And this could be just one of them. I mean, you can see here, there must have been a label there of some sort. Something got peeled off there. What have you got here? Is this you've got talking glass bathroom scales and a small bin. How much is this by talking glass platform scale? Let's have a quick look. Just curious. 60 quid. 47 here. So basically that's 8, 12 plus 10, £22. You're saving 20 quid and you get a bin thrown in. Hoping that the scales work. You've made a little profit on this. It has a pivot, it's a piece of wood, and it's got one on the other side. And basically just, okay. So there's nothing missing on it. So anything else? A few fans here. Portable gas stoves here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess, 6, and yeah, so I don't know how much they sell for. Let's have a look. Portable gas stove, £15, 16 quid. Let's just not go any further with this. I don't think there's anything profit to be made. We're just wasting our time. And a few more fans. You're going to tend to find that a lot of fans now, anything to do with gardening and warm weather, sunshine, summer, they're going to start popping up. And they're going to be so many. You're going to find pressure washers, tools to do with gardening, you know, sand lounges and all sorts of stuff coming up. And some of them will be actually good condition, either new, because they'll be offloading them. Companies like, you know, who taken in so much stock and haven't sold them, they'll just flog them on auctions because they don't want to hold them till next summer. It's storage that they don't want, because they know more or less they're going to get what they paid for. You know, something like this that sells, you know, what did we see just now that we said, got page 1. So something like this is retail for £129. The chances are large companies will probably end up buying them for about £30. They'll put the markup plus VAT and they'll flog them. And at the end of the summer, when they've got stock, they don't want to keep hold of it till next year because it's all storage space plus it's money sitting there. They'll just put them up for auction. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, goodbye from me.